Hey everyone, it's me, Yaram. I'm here to bring you my branded Dracotail deck profile. I took this to the St. Peter's Regional this past weekend. I didn't do too well. Got like 62nd out of however many players were there. It was like a little over 120. So super small regional. I didn't do well. I was mainly prepared for like the mirror match or like a lot of the better decks this format, but I played a lot of rogue decks and I just really wasn't prepared. That's all I can really chalk it up to. But anyway, we're going to get into the deck profile and just some of the things I would change and my overall thoughts on how the deck did. So this list is pretty cookie cutter. Shout out to my friend Taylor, who actually helped out with the list. I really enjoyed playing it, and a lot of the ideas and concept for this list came from them. So list is pretty standard. 3 Lucaeus, 1 Malulu, 3 Femeno, 1 Fruxel, 2 Urgula, and 2 Pan. I like these ratios a lot. Not really much else to say about them. 2 Fallen, 1 Incredible Ecclesia, 1 Blazing Cartesia, 1 Albion the Shrouded Dragon, and an Albaz. This comes up a lot, actually, more than I had thought it would, because you're able to send your white Albion and add it back off Arthalion later in your combo, and it also gets you an extra card. For spell traps, we're on 3 Rahu, 1 Ketu, 2 Branded Fusion, 2 Fallen and the Virtuous. These ratios I think are really good because you never want to open multiple of this card, but you always want to have like maybe access to it game 1 if you're going second. And then spell trap or traps, flame, horn, sting. This card performed phenomenally. I think out of my 8 duels that day, I used this so much, and it came up in at least like all my matches. Actually, now that I think about it, this card was insane, except my round 1. So 7 out of my 8 matches, this card came up and was phenomenal. Next, we are on 3 Ash, 3 Bell, 3 Fools, and 2 Perulia. This card I played at 2, and the third is inside because you want to open this going second rather than this. For the side, we're on Jizukiru to help with Liger Dancer because you can use it to make Titaniclad and add it off of Arthalion. And then you've got 2 Droll, a Perulia, and then 3 Mortar. This was mainly for Radiant Typhoon and also for the mirror match, because if you can keep your opponent from adding off Arthalion, it keeps them from getting names in hand, and it's just really good. And then in Radiant Typhoon, it's able to be used in draw phase, so you can hit Cressea. And then here is the third Fallen of the Virtuous, called by Double Cyclone. This was here for the Draco Mirror, and as also like extra removal, and also comes up against Radiant Typhoon to dodge Mandate. And then finally, 3 Dragon's Mind, crazy card, crazy card, crazy card. For the extra deck, we're on 3 Arthalion, 1 Gulamel, 1 Chalice. This card didn't come up at all, but I feel like if I cut it, I'm going to miss the extra name. But if I need to, I can always just play the second Gulamel. Next is Secretarian and Chaos Star Source. Secretarian is a crazy card. I don't know why, but I never really make it going first. Game 1, but like games 2 and 3, I'm always making this thing for extra help. And then Chaos Star Source is there as removal. Next, we are on Dogma Dragon, Albion, Titaniclad, Apollinatus, and the Sanctifier, as well as Mirror Jade. This suite of monsters, so these 4 get you into like follow-up and removal. Dogma Dragon gets you Fallen in the Virtuous, send Albion, pop a guy. Albion gets you Branded Fusion or another Fallen in the Virtuous. Titaniclad, I never really used the effect to add off it. I think it came up like once to add White Albaz, and that was about it. And then Apollinatus is here, crazy against the mirror and against one of my matchups, which was probably my Blue Eyes. Shout out to my opponent that round. Really made me work for it. Got into a crazy grind game both games. Sanctifier, love this card. It's really good. Insane card. Mirror Jade is just there. you can contact views, but I never really make it going first. And then the last one is two, really, are Ecclesia. This card is insane. Summon Cartesia or summon Albaz during the opponent's turn is always going to be good. Yeah, not really much else to say about that. And then finally, Little Knight. Never made this card. Definitely getting cut from the list. I just never really had an opportunity to make it, and in any chance I could have made it, I didn't because I just had better plays I could do. Overall, deck performed really well. Was mainly ready for a lot of the mirror match, but I just played a bunch of rogue decks. My round 6 opponent, or no, my round 5 opponent actually was on this just really weird, like, Azamina Union pile. I saw him activate Union Hanger game 1, and I'm like, well, my one hand trap isn't going to do anything, so I'm just going to cook him games 2 and 3. So yeah. Changes I would make: play Granganol, play the Christia lock, play the Invader of Darkness stuff. You need to be prepared for Radiant Typhoon. That deck is so strong this format. Having Sheena as an interruption is just absolutely crazy. And also being able to have multiple negates as well as like your infinite follow-up is absurd. But yeah, like I said, overall, I really enjoy this deck. There's not much else I would change other than like cutting Little Knight, and like I mentioned before. But yeah, so overall thoughts: I like this format. It's really, in my opinion, it's healthier than last format, just because you are not going to see a lot of Mitsurugi. I think people are still going to play it. It's just not going to be as popular. It's like what they did with Fiendsmith, where they hit it and it kind of fell off after a little bit. But yeah, not much else I want to say. I had a good time. Once again, shout out to Taylor for helping with the list, and as well as Zach and James for tagging along and making it further than any of us. So yeah, that's all I've got for you today. Have a good day, and I will hopefully upload soon. Bye, guys.